Okay, good morning again. Now, as you know, the video that I did yesterday, there were some audio problems. And yeah, I think when you're on Zoom, quality and of course the system of your laptop, tabletop, or whatsoever, mine is not actually with the bells and whistles. Okay, just to follow up on yesterday's topic, what's next? And as I say, these short little videos is to kind of gauge whether you guys out there, especially those aged 18 to 23 years old, and of course those who have just started on their courses, right, their areas of studies, either in colleges or universities. All right, some of you could have already gone through the first year, second year, some are on the words of perhaps another 1 2 years or so. So you get the picture. Now, I have actually, well, spent most of my time, some sanity here, just to improve myself. And of course, as I say, studying or learning is a lifelong process. And this morning, as usual, while going through my Facebook, and suddenly, as always, right, certain articles will kind of lead you to another site. And I've been quite faithfully, if I can use the word, or very enthusiastic about this personality called Danlo, which I was. Anyway, uh, one of the doubts that many of us have, not only you, but even people in their later stages of life, they are out there working easy, earning a living, putting food on the table, commitments like having to pay bills, right? So they ask themselves actually, what is it? What is it inside here? What is it inside here that I'm really good at? And very quickly, I'm just going to summarize what I just heard. Some of them, as I said, this is more of a refresher, information that I kind of kept in full storage for the last 25 years, ever since started learning centers and getting very involved with students, primary students. Until so much so, kind of left of the business world, even actually talking to adults and whatsoever. And you guys are going to do that, okay? All right, I think one of the questions, or rather the topic that I wish to just share with you very quickly, all right? What is your talent? What is your passion? What do you really like? And this short video here is to just some questions that you need to ask yourself and truthfully make your mind clear, reach into the depth of your heart. If you answer these questions, all right, then perhaps, hopefully, it will reveal what your talents are. So very quickly, I'm going to run through the 7 questions here. I have some stories behind it to share with you. And of course, certain of those are life experiences. Okay, but I'm only afraid the audio will crack towards a lengthy video. And if some of you are out there, this is actually done on Zoom, which in fact compresses the video. I've done it on my camera, the sound, the audio, the picture quality, no problem. But the fact is that if you run a 5 to 7 minutes video, the amount of what you call the space or the data that it takes, I think about 200 300 megabytes. Whereas when I just check on Zoom, I did a 18 minutes, 20 minutes, and it's kind of compressed it to less than about what 30 meg. Okay. So as I said, I'm not the internet, I'm not the IT geek or whatever it is. So those people who are studying, kindly share with me if you can. All right. So I'm going to very quickly go through some of the questions here. Now, very basically, one of the questions that was posed by this personality was, they went, the question was asking you, what did you enjoy as a child? Now, don't think about when you are a baby, all right? The brain is not developed. But over through if you kind of reflect back, there were certain things that still sticks at the back of your mind, top of your mind, left side, whatever the case may be. All right. So the question is this: what do you enjoy as a child? And of course, most of us like to play, right? But over to the later years, if I can just push you right to your primary school, still school children anyway. Okay, you've gone to standard one, you've gone to standard two, you've gone to standard three, and day-to-day activity. All right, be it in games or be it in subjects. Ask yourself that question. Okay, I'm not going to answer that for you. It will be at a later stage. Question number two, as I keep on saying, I've been harping on it. The word harping, all right, I've been highlighting on it, is what do you really like here? Okay, reach into the depths of your heart. Okay, go through your aorta, or in those people in the biology or whatever it is, left ventricle, whatever. Okay, so in simple terms, your heart, your jantung. What is it that you really love? What is it that you really like? What is it that you can spend time with it? Please don't put games as your answer. All right, so what is it you're passionate about? Answer that. Take time to answer that. Write it down if you can. Question number three. Quite interesting question. What do people compliment you about? Now, all of us humans, we feel good when we do good and somebody says, hey, you did one hell of a good job. Hey, that was fantastic. Hey, congrats. Be it in any activities. All right. So whether you're up on stage giving your first storytelling and you were there in the top 3 or top 5 or whatever the case may be. All right. Or you were good in your subjects. Okay. Some of you are good mathematicians. Some of you are good in your languages, your Chinese, your Mandarin, your Bahasa. All right. So the next time when somebody tells you, hey, they give you a compliment, think about it. Is that your strength? And that leads me to number 4. What are you naturally good at? What is it that is part of your nature? And that is actually kind of linked back to question number 3. They are all interlinked. The bottom line is I keep on saying, I keep on espousing, I keep on pushing you up. Think, what do you like? What is your passion? So in number 5, this is quite a, you have 2 opposites in there. What is it that you find is very easy to do, but perhaps your friends or the people around you find it very difficult? Easy, difficult. Write it down. Okay? What is it? So easy for you. You comprehend things so fast. Some of you are good with your hands. Some of you are good with that gray matter between your left and your right ears. Question number 6. What activities that you think you can benefit others? So activity here means, all right, I think put it to games, too much study this and that. What activities that you're good at? Some of you are good at table tennis, swimming, playing football. All right. So this is the question. And this is your talent. And this is what is your specialty. And then finally, as I said, this COVID-19 has generated a lot of mind searching. In the confines of your home, the long hours that suddenly is out of the norm, out of the ordinary things that you do. All right. Some of you are so busy with your work, with your school projects, all right, with activities in the school, some of the clubs or whatever the case may be, that sometimes you do not know when to pause. And of course, there's another thing called time management. So, who do you want to help? Is question number 7, which in turn, and obviously this short summary of how to find your talents. Okay? Who do you want to help? And as I said, personally, I have my strength, right? I teach public speaking. I teach English. I love watching and hearing people, broadcasters, right? Politicians who can really, really get your attention. And of course, you get inspired like this. And the question, if I were to answer, who do I want to help? And as you all know, the reason for the first video, I'm going to call that episode 1 just to keep track. This is episode 2, right? So it is the young people. I didn't have that opportunity when I was growing up. Everything was just, anything that's work, just do it. And coupled with the fact that, you don't really have completed a total education, not that you didn't want to. The politics of the country here, as I've told you many times, okay, kind of categorizing. Non-Burmese will fight with the non-Burmese, that sort of thing. So I don't want to get into it because that is a 40, 50 years old story that's still continuing in our present education system. And as I said many a time, as you go into the Malaysian education system, having to learn certain compulsory subjects, I've always told you, all right, some are not applicable. So I will leave that. If you want to talk about that, I can have a separate session. So I'm going to end this. Hopefully the audio doesn't crack. Okay. And yesterday, the people who are in my contact list, the ex-students, those Form 5ers, Form 5 words. Yeah, let me get that word right. Okay, and some of those who are still with me, all right, with contact with me. I just counted this morning out of the 28 that I have inside my list here. My students, my ex-students, only 8 responded. Either number one, those had already changed their phone numbers, I don't know. Some actually have read the message, whether it's courtesy. And as I mentioned, take that little finger of yours just to press the icon there if you don't have your, what we call it, consent. All right, so communication is a two-way process. And I ask some questions, give me feedback. I hope you all have this habit, which will be good. I'm going to talk about habits that you need to know. Okay, so these are the things that I mentioned to share with you. All right, I'm not going to be so long-winded. So take care, all of you. It's already May 5th today, and whether May 12th will be another extension or whatsoever, we don't know. In the meantime, as I said, practice safe hygiene, avoid crowded places if you can, tap out, all right? And then make sure whatever that comes to your front door, you know what to do. All right, cheers. Enjoy your day. Bye.